with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Utah Utes and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And the Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Keeps it himself. He'll do it himself. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Utes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Right side, it's Hudson. At the 45, on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide right, it's Dickey. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there. But it's third and long. You've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that first. Man, that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Takes it on the shovel. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
In traffic at Simmons. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moving the pocket, it's Lacey. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in, it's Stone. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Right side, it's Meadows. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense get 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The keeper on the option. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Swamped immediately. The Utes will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Tackle is made at the 43. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Brink. Past the 6. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got some green grass. There he goes. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And first down for the offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Brink. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Moving out to the right. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Lacey. Out wide left, it's Dickey. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Danzy. He's got enough. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Pulls it. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Wants to throw one first. They're all over it. Left side, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Out wide right, it's Dickey. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Turning it on. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utes! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost had a pick in the end zone.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Number 17, set to kick off.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Dickey. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Lacy. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Powers inside. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Timeout called by the Utes, that's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. This time they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 25. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Lacy. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Escapes trouble. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to take off. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 14 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Blue Devils looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Dickey. Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Hey, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it, and the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
That's caught. It's Simmons. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Drip, drip, drip. The water droplets keep hitting the forehead. The paper cuts keep accumulating, and they keep moving the ball down the field, David.
Yeah, and there's a skill to that. I know it's not always the sexy route. It's not what everybody wants. But, man, when you take what the defense gives you and you move the ball slowly down the field and your quarterback's making good decisions, your offense can put up great numbers and now getting towards the red zone trying to get some points.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Brake. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. The keeper. Now the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
But the Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
Kill. 8-14 choice. 8-14 choice.
Making the adjustment on the play.
Bridge.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Got to make the play on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Finds his big tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Second down to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Riley. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Utes will punt this one away. On the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Lacy. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to pass on second down. Fires one high and deep. A full dive to haul that one in. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Play action on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second and long here. Hits inside. It's sticky. Oh, look out. The ball's free. And the defense jumps on it. That turnover. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Dropping back, it's Lacy. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Quarterback changing the play. They'll go back to the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, it's Bray. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Riley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Bray. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Uh-oh, look out. He's got the first down. Could be an alley. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They'll run it. It's Parker. Nowhere to go.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finds his man on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Quick give. It's Bray. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Utes! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. Makes the catch, and he's free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Extending the play. There he goes. Flies to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Looking to throw, it's Lacy. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to get away. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide left, it's Riley. Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Turning it on. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fresh center downs going to the air. Firing deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation?
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking down the middle. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Shelton. Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. To the air, it's Lacy. A shot toward the end zone. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's good.